So what were you doing last night?
Outside of looking for my cell phone, which I still can't find, I was...
Oh, hey, good morning. Well, we're on telly. Welcome to Sirennet Television. I'm Stuart, and this guy who can't find his cell phone is...
Chris.
There you go. At least we found something, his name and my name. So that's a pretty good way to start the day. What we have here in front of you right now is a smorgasbord of product from Whelen Engineering out of Chester, Connecticut. What we're talking about is the V-Series Lightheads. This happens to be one of them. There's a variety of lightheads here on the table. We'll be talking about those as we go through this chat this morning. But basically what's going on is that me and Chris are going to explain in the best way we can the Ion V1 series lighthead, which this is one. It's a surface mount lighthead. It has a variety of flash patterns, again available on the website. You can check out the tech specs of those, as well as safety colors. Now, Chris, this particular one has got the TiOR3. You see, I am dropping the word dot. I guess it did upset some folks in television land when I mentioned the word dot technology. Totally integrated reflector is the correct term, and I shall do that as I was told to do. As you can see here, there's a total of 3 of those mounted in this particular lighthead, and they will give forward projection of light. You then have the side reflectors, left and right side, which is the pretty much, I would say, the smallest reflector, linear reflector. Yeah. That's on the market currently, and it comes from Whelen, so that's kind of cool. Now, the lighthead itself can get plugged in, and Chris is going to capably do that. I'm going to give that over to Chris.
Thank you, sir. You want to hold that actually for me?
I think so.
A little easier here.
Something useful. Now, again, as I mentioned, we will be showing you on the actual page a look at the different flash patterns. We're kind of just going to scroll through those right now. Now, again, you've got the forward-fading seeing tungsten up there. You've got the forward-facing light going out right now. And as we move it to the left and to the right, you can see the off-axis aspect.
So really with this compact surface mount head here, best of both worlds as far as the technology, the TIR style, and the linear style. And as you can see here, 180-degree spread, so really no matter where you have this light head placed on your application, no matter how you look at it, you're seeing a nice potent warning output for it. And as usual with Whelen, put it to 12 volts. The white with violet here is the scan lock wire. Momentarily tap it to a positive 12 volts. Flash patterns can go ahead and be adjusted by yourself depending on how you'd like to have it flashing for your application.
Now, of course, you can also get this in what I would call a conventional ion housing with respect to this type of lighthead, which means that you can mount it on the lip of the hood or bonnet, depending where you are in the world, of your vehicle, or you can mount it in any area where you have a metal lip with respect to the traditional ion housing as opposed to the surface mount housing, which this light is currently in my hand.
So you're saying for that new vehicle I'm thinking about doing in those push bumpers, maybe I should look at doing the other one versus this one.
Yeah.
Or I could put this surface mount on the side, put the other version in the center. Ooh, it's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, you could do that.
I think I could. Maybe we'll see some other folks doing it too, and they'll send us some video of both of them mounted.
Yeah, why not? Oh, speaking of folks sending us stuff, want to turn that off for a second?
Yeah, of course.
I can't see.
I'm getting a little blinded out too. Maybe that's why I couldn't find my cell phone.
Have you noticed something this morning interesting? Me and Chris are honorary members of the Connecticut Fire Police Association. Well, we're not really members, but we would like to shout out a really big thanks to the guys and gals over there in Connecticut who very kindly felt that we needed to get dressed up because our clothes are usually rags, and sent us some really cool shirts. I've got a, I guess it's more like a golf shirt, right?
I think you're sporting the polo or golf, whichever. I'm a little more casual with the t-shirt here, but either way, I love navy blue, I love yellow, and better yet, when folks want to send us something as a nice complimentary thank you, how better to rock it than to actually rock it.
Send us stuff. Please, lots of stuff. And again, a big shout out again to the Connecticut Police and Fire Police Association. A big shout out to them. So, we've taken a look at the Ion V1. Let's take a look at another one of the Ion family products that we have here on the table this morning. And Chris, what one is this? This is kind of nice and cute.
That one is the more compact, and it is the Lin V2. So kind of a play on a couple different part numbers, but with that, it's the...
I gotta pull it apart now.
Yeah, go for it. That's the fun of putting these things on film. So with this, kind of the Lin kind of comes from the original Lin 3 for the fact that it is really the same footprint size. So if you have Lin 3s, TIR 3s around the vehicle, and you want to mix these in as well, but you need that small footprint, well, you have it here. The V corresponds to the fact that it is the V layout for the light head or LED spread inside.
Now the other thing too about this light, as I'm holding here the black flange, you can also of course mount a chrome flange onto this light. It's very straightforward, and as Chris mentioned, because it is the similar model to the Lin standard housing, you just simply put the flange over the top, secure it appropriately by following the instructions, and you've got a great light. Let's go ahead and turn it on real quick.
I think that's my favorite part.
It's always good to keep Chris happy. Now this one is in blue. Again, a variety of different safety colors are available on the website along with the full tech specs. I'm going to move it around a little bit there, and you can see the off axis. Kind of do a little side. Sorry, Chris, am I blinding you?
No, that's okay. It's just one big blue spot now, so hopefully I don't like electrocute me or you or anything like that here.
Just flip it upside down, downside up.
While it's facing downward, there's another function built into this, right? That's
yes.
A downward function.
Yes.
Maybe we should go ahead and show the folks.
That's right. We learn as we go, which is usually the best way when it comes to explaining to people about great product from Whelen Engineering.
Exactly. Why read the bags? Why not just take it out and figure it out as we go?
We never follow instructions on anything. And as you can see, it has a puddle light. I'm going to lift it up that way. There you
Perfect.
go.
Let me hold on to it here for you.
Thank you. So you can see it has a puddle light functionality with it as well. So actually from a compact size, it's really cool. It has pretty serious punch both forward and off axis as well. Plus you've got the ability, if you choose this particular model, to give a puddle light area, in other words, light down below the door or the side of the vehicle, whichever area you want to have some additional ground illumination on. That's something pretty neat taking a look at.
I like it. I think this would be
good.
great for motorcycles and ATVs.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's turn it off so we can see what we're doing. And this was the model?
Lin V2.
There you go. From Whelen, Chester, Connecticut. We're still wearing our cool shirts. So, as we move on, we have another product. Now, Chris has taken this apart, so I'm going to be very careful with this. And actually, I'm going to hand it over to Chris because, in case I break it.
Well, I'll hang on to it for you, but do you want to tell them some of the fun little features that this unit offers?
You can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the 4V3. Again, part of the family. You can call this one the big brother to them, as it does have the largest light head footprint size out of them.
Now, this is within the 400 series kind
Correct,
of family?
exactly. So with that, if you have applications where you need to match the same 400 series footprint, or an application where you're looking to do some refreshing, so you have an older strobe system or halogen warning system, these can fit in place of those previous 400 series heads. It's a triple purpose product, as the V family offers. So with that, not only do you get warning function, you also get a downward facing puddle light for illumination, and you have baby LR11s, as I've been starting to call them here, and honestly,
we'll get into
that's
trouble
what they
with
look
that,
like.
I'm sure.
Well, it's okay. They can send the jet out?
Yeah,
that's okay.
Haha,
I'm here.
But the thing about that is it's going to give some pretty serious side punch with respect to illumination. So we're going to turn it on. I'm going to hold it like this here.
You can go ahead and grab the multi-wire pigtail here.
And again, the reason why there's lots of wiring coming out of the back of this particular light head is because of the level of functionality that this light has to have. So it's got, obviously, emergency warning, as you can see here. I'm going to move it around a little bit here. You okay with that?
Yeah, of course.
So again, off axis, I'm going to put it straight like that. Pull it around. There you go. Now these are also Class 1 lights, which is an important feature when it comes to emergency service lighting.
Going to go ahead and turn on the puddle light here.
Okay. Pretty good light. Now again, we're in the studio with lots of light around us. I'm going to lift it up towards the camera. I think you can see that. Let's go to close-up camera 2. I think you guys can see that now.
It's a total of 4 diodes, so gives you a nice downward intensity.
Yep.
And then also, for the third function that the V family offers, is the spot or alley light function.
And whoa, we just taken out a camera. There we go.
As you can see, definitely nice and bright. So for vehicles where you need warning and wide illumination, best of both worlds.
See?
I'm not the only one blinded out this morning.
So again, another great product from the gang over at Whelen, and it is the model
4V3.
And again, full tech specs are available on the website, so you can go ahead and check those out. And we have some interesting features also on the website as well coming up. So if you have the ability to move your mouse, which you should have, you can actually get a larger blown up picture, a still picture, shot by Kevin, our in-house photographer, of all of these particular items. You'll be able to see those in super detail on the website. So again, something exciting to check out. I'm
Stuart.
And I'm Chris, and you've been watching Sirennet Television. Have a great day.